out. Placing alarm bot.
You want to play? Let's play.
Blinded. Miss.
Off your feet!
They're dead. My ultimate.
Spike planted.
Boy! Miss!
Worthless.
Got him. Running low.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
I defuse things in my sleep. Shame. I love explosions.
Switching sides.
Shocking!
I'll do right there.
Camera taken out.
I have the spike.
Ha! Turret killed them.
Caught one. Cage triggered.
Spike planted.
Tripwire destroyed.
Au revoir, frérot.
Last player standing.
Whether it's in the hands of GearSilver, Yin, either GearSilver, Yin, or Sonder, the operator has just been dominant for that last half, able to really just decide how rounds shape out. Saw a 3-kill round from Yin as he was defending A site a lot, usually sticking to A site with that op, but just dominating, able to shut down any kind of attack that Lucky Sevens was having. But then again, Sonder was able to hit back herself and broke out the operator and was able to secure a couple rounds back to back for Lucky Sevens. In this past round, unfortunately, having King Cozy disconnect kind of slows down any kind of attack plans that you have for pistol, but you might be seeing a force coming in here from Sonder, helping to try and get some rounds going so they're not in too much of a deficit going in to this next half. Seeing LG, they're so used to playing with these, look at that gun, the Guardian, getting these just aim differing shots. We're seeing 2 Guardians, 2 Sheriffs, just clean aim across the board from these players. Something that's really amazing for me to see, especially for prospect players. Knowing that these are golden, I think golden plat players, but
Don't
really
keep
just
them
impressive
ground.
gameplay so far across the board. To start the round, we see GearSilver and Leni pushing up for C, but without the bomb, as Blundering gets a pick here, slowly pushing up A. Not committing yet. C is just completely empty. No one is there. They know there's presence A, but they left C completely empty. And so now we're seeing the rotates coming in from LG.
Tag.
Knowing that there's no one there, they're just gonna get a free plant down. And it's not gonna come from Mourningstar until just now, realizing that they're not on A, they're on C. You might see a pick coming here from Sonder. They're able to connect.
Spike
No
planted.
lurking KJ. Fitz is going to rotate, but it's a 4v2 situation in this retake as Fitz and Sonder are fighting alone on A, completely away from the bomb site.
enemy
Leni
remaining.
gets 1 pick, followed up by Yin. And it's up to Sonder.
Flawless.
Nothing is going to happen there. Again, such a well executed take there, but really interesting to see how they left C completely alone there. We'll see if they'll able to adjust that on the defense, knowing that they got 2 kills. They didn't push all the way up on A. They could have called for a rotate, but interesting enough, they continued on with that split, sending 2 towards C. Now we're seeing a little bit more presence towards C as they're leaving
This goes here.
Sonder alone to hold things down on A. Might be sending a bait flash in for C just to get info. They're also sending a bomb towards C again. Again, same plays as the last round as LG is taking space for A. They only get 1 pick. Griefer gets a pick here as well. Blundering trap with that stun. Taking space. They're getting the rotates in. Baiting these rotates from Lucky Sevens. They think it's going to be another C hit, but they don't know until about now that the plant's coming in for A. So just mind games coming in from
Killed my
LG,
bot.
perfectly taking this site, no issues whatsoever.
Take this!
As Honda's trying to take back the site alone, gets picked off. Free solution there. Griefer not able to connect. As Cozy and Mourningstar are left alone uses. Mourningstar gets 1 pick,
Last
Cozy with
player
another.
standing.
Interesting enough, it's not. Blundering holding down the fort for them. As another great attack coming in from LG. Hoping to close out this map as quickly as possible, but we might see some more aggressive defensive takes here.
So dead.
But not sure how much we'll be able to get, knowing that Ian's gonna pull out the ultimate here. We've seen his op shots just connect and connect round after round with no issues whatsoever. Just dominating any angle he
You
sees.
want to play? Let's play.
He's aggressively picking this angle, hoping to be a pick from stairs, but they're gonna smoke it off. Nothing there just yet. 2 players lurking on both B and C lobby. They're not over-rotating this time. Sonder able to relay information that they're gripping up outside A. But they're not buying it just yet. Surprisingly rotating away from B, even though they're still gripped up outside A. Cozy saw DFitz, but
Blocking vision.
just wasn't anything he could do there. Saunders
Spike
trying to
planted.
slow his attack push down, but Leni's able to get the kill and spray the body. It's again
One enemy
looking at these
remaining.
rounds, not able to make anything out of it as Greifer gets a shorty kill here. Gonna try and at least get some more stats in, but Yin just the dominating factor. Pink Azalea here
Match
as they
point.
try and close out this map. Some funny gameplay we got to see just now as some lurking plays that we've typically been seeing from DFitz throughout this map. Trying to catch these players off guard, but Lucky Seven's just not able to get a read on how these attacks have been going. Thinking that they're rotating one round, they're still just there looking on A. We're seeing kind of a default, just spreading things out. And just amazing, aggressively picking that angle, not afraid of anything that comes his way. Gets the TP's out. King Cozy trying to slow down the push here. But out Cozy with
Spike down. C.
kills. Able to salvage this round just a little bit.
Last
Into a
player
pinch, but
standing.
not able to completely slow it down, leaving it up into Honda's hands to keep this map alive. And Ying closes it out.
Attackers win.
And that's full
There's a
time.
dominant performance
Good
here
stuff.
from Pink Azalea. And in the meantime, we will take a quick break and switch in with the Shy as Andy was able to have to step away from casting. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Just need the rubber skin in me. There's no way to lie. I'll be chasing the feeling of almost love. You don't get me high enough, no, no, get me high enough. Though I try to remember the way it was. You don't get me high enough, no, no, get me high enough. What I want is nothing but a dream. What you want is who I used to be. Though I try to remember the way it was. You don't get me high enough.
Welcome back, everyone, to our contender, or sorry, not contender, prospect match between Snake Eyes and Pink Azalea. Currently, it is a 1-0 affair with a dominating performance coming in from Pink Azalea on Haven, or not Haven, sorry, on Lotus, as both it was Yin and DFitz just having honestly very amazing shots and dominating performances on defense. Yin just dominating each round he could with the op in his hands. And we really saw lots of mind games coming in from them. But as we switch over, we might see a little bit of an adjustment coming in from Lucky Sevens as they try to change up the tempo, get something going, get some rounds in. And I'd like to welcome in Kryo as my backup host. Welcome, Kryo.
Hi, I'm looking through the scoreboard for the last game, and you brought up Yin. I saw Yin had 7 first kills in like 17 rounds, which is incredible.
He really was just a force to be reckoned with. Didn't care who was coming at him. He would peek, get that pick, just TP away. Done deal. Just absolutely a game changer for LG.
Was he the first pick for prospect this season as well? I don't quite remember. Let me pull up the draft board.
Yeah, I would have to go back and look, but I can definitely see why they want him on his team, because when you have someone that just is able to take aggressive angle after aggressive angle and pushing up with close shots with the op, there's a reason why you have players like that on your team. It's just for when you're defending and you have fast-paced players on attack side, a good op player can really set the tempo and slow things down and get things going for your team if you're defending. But the other thing he was doing is peeking aggressively on attack, just not caring, scoping out to the right, getting a pick and TPing away, just setting himself up to be the deciding factor for his team. Now we're in the agent select phase for Haven. And it won't be surprising to see if Yin goes either with Jet or Chamber. I think we'll be seeing Jet here as another great op agent. But what are your thoughts with these players going into this map, Kryo?
Hopefully it's not a 13-4. I'm here. This is purely selfish, but I would love something more exciting, a little closer. And hopefully that Viper that Sonder is hovering gets a secondary controller to go with that. Because Viper's been seeing a lot of play recently, especially in the Afrika Valorant tournament that's been going on in South Korea. Some VCT teams there, some Challengers teams there as well from various Tier 2 regions. I'm pretty sure Fancy United is from Vietnam, which is really cool. And they've been running and that tournament's been running a bit of Viper, and you run Viper usually with like an Omen or a Harbor, but Sonder has nullified all of my waffle. It looks like L7 are just going to run the usual Haven comp, but with a Cypher instead of the KJ.
Yeah, not surprising to see these two other agents coming in with Cypher and Sage as the two Sentinels coming in. Interesting to see how it's going to play out, knowing KJ's always just been a staple for this map.
I'm a Cypher apologist, I'm sorry. I think Cypher is fantastic on Haven, especially because there's some crazy trips you can put in, especially now with the buffs. Like there's some unbreakable ones you can put and he just lets you lurk so much more without having to worry about the range that you would on your turret, like especially when you put it towards the now default area outside of garage. It just, you can still put your trips up, you still get that passive info, but you have the whole map to work with. Especially if your team plays fast, especially if the enemies rotate super fast. It just, you can be a lot more flexible.
I definitely saw that in my streamed match day where playing against a Cypher whose camera I didn't even know was existing until I think round 6 or 7. So Cypher really having a massive buff and just dominating the meta right now, kind of pushing other Sentinels out of the way. Still seeing KJ being used in some maps, but Cypher really making a comeback, pushing his way back into being a strong agent used for lurking, holding down sites. So definitely gonna be really fun to see tonight.
Interesting that Gear chooses just to go for the Sage as your solo Sentinel for the side of LG. Sage does not give you as much, I guess, stopping power might not be the word I'm looking for, but it seems to be Sage's specialty, right? You have a wall and 2 slows to just really slow down a hit and make him walk through the mud, rather than like a Cypher. You shoot a trip, dodge a cage, shoot the cam. So it's been more manageable, but you lose that like passive info I mentioned before on your attack rounds, and especially if the Sage needs to rotate off whatever site she's holding. So that'll give, you know, Mourningstar a lot more room to lurk if they decide to do so.
Definitely something to watch out for, but one of the things I do love about VDC is even if something seems to be the meta or the more logical option, you still get the option to go for whatever you're comfortable with, and that's definitely what we're seeing here tonight, as Sage is most likely going to be a comfort pick here. As we start this round, they're setting up for a C split here. Kind of getting aggressive here, definitely changing up the tempo that we saw from the last map. Honda gets deleted
Spike down, C.
instantly as they dash in, slowing down their attack, and we see the rotates coming in. A lurk coming in from GearSilver, pushing garage. Sonder able to get a pick. Definitely what they needed for this attack round. 3v3 situation. Pushing smoke. Just not going to be enough.
Last player standing.
As Blundering and Leni slow things down. Such a great 1v1.
No bullets.
No bullets.
The shock dart is
And
so
health.
good.
Oh, not enough. Such a good attempt in, but GearSilver is able to lock it down. That was a chaotic round to say the least.
The C split kind of just got sniffed out immediately. You saw the dart scan 2 people outside of garage, and then the 3 C long players just made no, like, they didn't play any games. You know we're coming, and we're gonna make sure you know, but it doesn't really matter because the 2 defenders that are anchoring, Yin gets that great first kill, and the support kill as well. I don't know who that was. I forgot. I think it was DFitz there as well, getting one more. And when you lose your entry that fast and you don't even have like any site control to show for it, that hit was very ill advised. And now it looks like they're just going to run 5 straight into garage. Goodbye, DFitz. It was a pleasure knowing you. There are 5 stingers
slowing down. They are keeping this tempo up. They are running it down, forcing it in an eco situation, going into spawn, causing absolute chaos. Is Leni able to stop it? Gets 1 pick. But they're still running, leaving Cozy behind to cover the flank. Any rotates that might come in.
They've got the site. I don't know how they managed it, but everyone was gone, and they kind of took the back route. And now Cozy, like you said earlier, he's gonna have a great spot to be able to punish this retake. You have 2 players on the flank, 2 players coming from CT. Yeah,
you can get the early pick in this retake, but Sonder shuts down any kind of push from CT, leaving it up to Yin and Blundering for this retake. Cozy up by himself. Yin's gonna stick it here. Cozy has to make the move. And Yin, again, just that dominating factor. Pink Azalea. But, I mean, what can I say? Welcome to Prospect, where you 5-man push garage to spawn and get the plant down in A.
That call is, I love that call. That's that kind of stuff that would come right out of my brain at 2 a.m. the pure chaos, and it almost worked too. Sonder with 2 really nice kills on the CT retakers. It's just didn't seem like they had any answer for the flankers, and well, when Yin has a sightline, they're gonna kill someone, and they're just 2 points off the Blade Storm, and it's only been 2 rounds. It's crazy stuff.
Blind.
Now we're seeing a half buy come in as they still were able to do a ton of damage to LG from that last round, but not able to secure the round in this 2-0 situation. Blundering, pushing up,
Blundering.
dodging the drone, just absolutely ignoring anything that's in front of him for information, and gets that pick, but Pvtgriefer is able to trade out pick here. Leni just aggressive pushing up, gets one,
Enemy
gets
remaining.
There
two,
it is.
Spike down A.
leaving Honda to try and clean things up a bit, but it's Leni with dominant performance on that Phantom, holding it down essentially by themselves.
Winning the
Now we're
bonus
just
there is really big, because now you have just a lot of money. Even though now, no, maybe that wasn't the bonus because they forced, right, after losing the pistol. Okay, not a bonus. Again, I do a little bit of lying. It's my passion apparently, but it's still a really great play. You saw Blundering rather dodge the drone, and then Leni's there with the backup, 4 kills, and I don't know, they dealt with that A push really well. It's going to force L7 to try to take it a little bit slower, play this default out, see if they can hunt for a pick.
Pushing up garage, and a lot more contact coming in.
Whoa!
Lucky Summon's not slowing things out, but Yin again with the op, slowing any kind of push down. GearSilver doesn't care that they have the money advantage. He's still gonna use that Marshall and still gonna slow anything down. You do.
Wait,
first
no,
knife
wait,
kill?
that's how I thought that was Yin. Like, wait, there's a jet back here. It's your teammate. Why are you getting your knife out? You want a gun? No, that's a knife kill. All good. Yeah, Honda's on for an ace. 3 kills already. Bomb's nowhere near, but they're able to link up with their teammate. Yeah, that is your teammate. All good.
All good.
Not to contend with, and a garage player. Leni
remaining.
giving himself away.
Honda
Thank you from the kill.
almost gets the ace, but Yin again just settles the situation with that operator, as we saw in the last map, being such a deciding factor for how these rounds play out, and again being the case. This tempo, this is something to watch, Kryo.
So if I had to guess, garage is abandoned right from the defense, and Honda and Sonder are able to work their way up and bamboozle your casters. I don't know. The knife kill is crazy. They're able to pick up another one because the second person on B just is not able to react in time. Super funny. And yeah, neither is King Cozy. Great shot from Yin.
Leni gets the information with that flash and is able to help set up Yin with the pick. Tries to go for another one, but isn't able to connect. Smokes away, gets out of there. Gear getting caught, pushing up. Now backing up. As Lucky Someone's trying to figure out what they need to do. Probably not that.
Yeah, there's a drone too. I don't know if it spots Gear in the close right corner, but surely they must know that they're there. And that garage push from Blundering is
Spike down mid.
not taken into account at all. And now Pvtgriefer takes this fight. There are now 2 other people that can swing him. Enjoy.
Yin pushing up
Oh,
with an op
wait.
in the window. Does not care. This is a situation where Lucky Summons definitely needs to call timeout. But they have 5 ults to come into this round.
I feel like
Why
they
not
just
see
need
him?
space and use their utility to take it out of the hands of LG, because you see everywhere that the observer is taking us. Love you, Andy. You're great. It's just LG pushing up for no reason. You saw Gear swinging out super wide out of the front of B, and is able to just take a free fight and win it. Like you need people there getting that trade and punishing them for just walking up for free, like Yin is about to do right here. There's the stun. Okay.
5-man garage push. Yin trying to swing out for the off pick.
Hello.
Nothing comes out.
I know exactly.
The Avengers showed up.
Knives are absolutely gone for Honda. This is just
Last
hey,
player
we're
standing.
getting in your face and you're gonna like it, and it finally gets Lucky 7 into a situation where they can get a plant down, but they're ignoring that fact. They want to chase this guy
The big
down.
flash.
And I think we might be seeing more of these types
I'm
of plays
done playing.
coming in from Lucky 7.
I'm
They
down.
know what their mistakes were in the last map. They slowed things down a bit when they switched over to attack, and they got picked apart. Now their tempo is allowing them to speed things up, and we're finally seeing some success from them.
I love
See
I
if-
love the call to shift into high gear and just to run at them with the stingers, and it's worked, pretty much worked twice now, for just almost a free round, and now DFitz is gonna be under a lot of pressure. That dart scans the
lobby.
entire team, and now again they don't have a lot of map control. This 5-man hit is stalled out, or at least they burned the dash getting up towards the smoke and C long. Now they're just in. There's no one to break the crosshair placement. Yin, 3 kills, just gifted on a silver platter.
Flash was there, but it wasn't enough to slow Yin
One
down.
enemy
Didn't
remaining.
connect on Yin, and Yin
Spike
just
down.
sprays down the push, absolutely stopping Lucky 7 in their track before they can even get anywhere close
Time to
to
stock back up.
the site. I
Again,
mean,
they got stalled out. The defense is able to just have free space on the map. They don't have the Cypher trips to hold. They don't have a lurk player. It's just, we're going to 5-hit something, and if we stop moving, we're going to get shot in the back. And
Yeah.
at some point, you know, you have to adapt. You just go faster, like they have been for those 2 nearly or fully successful rounds, or you just have to start defaulting a little bit more.
he's in another situation where the Flash is able to get connected for Yin. Pushes up sewer, gets 1 pick, aggressing for 2, now 3.
Spike down
Does he
A.
get forward? No, Greifer shuts him down. Leaving Greifer and Cozy by themselves.
And look again at their mini map. They're getting surrounded. 2 players pushing slow up towards this A lobby spot. That's Gear. That's DFitz. They're gonna get boxed in, and they either need to win some
It's
fights
5.
or just move. And one of those options is slowly getting worse.
They know
Blind
they're
comes
boxed in.
through.
Last
Reaper.
player standing.
Blundering closes it out. We really are seeing some great setup util coming in from LG. Leni and Yin just pairing up together, being honestly the deciding factor for this map. We know DFitz was a huge factor last map, just standing his ground, but really it switched over to Leni pairing up with Yin. We're going to see the operator come into play again as Lucky 7 tries to set themselves up for a default here. Want to say
Silly funny angle. Is it cleared? Any util for Hana to peek? The dart comes through. Maybe some false information. The leg shot. Okay.
doesn't connect.
Hana gets away for free.
Honda
Locked
down
it a little
to
bit in
10
there.
HP. Sonder tries to swing in, but DFitz cuts her down.
Last player
It's
standing.
just a dominant performance, Kryo. I'm not sure what they need to do to adjust here, but
I mean, it seems kind of demeaning to say, but at some point, you just have to win a gunfight. And setting yourself up to take them properly, or at least better, is a way of going about it. Like you mentioned last spy phase, Yin getting great flashes from Leni to peak angles into like, and getting kills that they really shouldn't be getting. But if you have Honda like peeking out a B window for free, just kind of open, that's kind of a kill you're giving up. And it's the same story that we've been seeing a lot. I want to see a pace change. I want to see some util coming out of this double initiator to set up either your Jet or anyone to take a fight.
what kind of callouts do you think we're going to see here from this timeout? What do you think's going through their minds right now?
Well, King Cozy's hovering towards A. He's got a Rolling Thunder. You have a Sova ults, the Hunter's Fury for post plant. I mean, that's your building blocks from there. You just time it right, click the head, and you should be just properly set up for this round. There's not a lot LG have in terms of ults to stop it, but they've got this op. if they're going A, it won't be set up in the right spot. But yeah, you can have all the ideas. It has to be execution, and you know, never a bad time for a comeback.
Keep up.
Now would be a smart time to do it. And Leni looks like he wants to take a fight.
And as you mentioned, it's going to come to gunfights. Leni gets that info with a flash here.
Look at DFitz. DFitz is just running it down. Mourningstar. I get a little cut out. The trick gets broken immediately, so you lose so much of that info. And they have to commit the recon to clear it, but there's just nothing.
Getting so much information. They have 3 on A now. Just they haven't left the lobby. Not taking any space yet. So they're trying to clear out C. DFitz doesn't care about the drone. He grabs that orb and gets away. Gonna have to stick to Cubby.
I like that.
Honda finally able to get the first blood here. As he now start taking space up C. Yin dashing in. Knows the information's there. Here, be able to shut down Honda. Alert coming in from Blundering late on A, knowing that the rotate could possibly be coming in.
Yeah, he's got a nice spot
Reads
here.
it well, but Sonder is able to sniff him out.
spawn.
Trading Greifer.
They've got the res too. Yep, there it is. DFitz is back. And they were able to pick up the Hunter's Fury off of either the
30
kill or the
seconds
death,
left.
but
Might
now
see
that'll
an
be
extra
a lot
coming
easier to
here.
slow down a push.
Doesn't happen. Yin now walking back. No something there.
There it is. Just
Spike down
Yes.
mid.
dry.
Absolutely dome's cozy. Only 10 seconds left to get something happening here.
Player standing.
And again, just not able to capitalize on their picks. Again, pairing Yin and Leni up, they really are setting themselves up for success. Playing off of each other's skills. Yin with the aim, Leni with his util, getting those flashes in. We saw some good plays coming in, lurking as well from Blundering. Able to shut down any kind of rotate that they
into the
have.
unknown.
See a kind of a mixed buy here. Lucky sevens. They try and get at least something to happen here. Only have 1 round in.
You've got 2 rifles, 4 ultimates to work with in the next 2 rounds. Something's got to
pushing
come
this
together. Leni. If Leni overpeaks
the
here,
info.
oh, there's a little bit info. 5 players in A. Something's got to give. Either you leave or this rat
they're
spot
leaving.
gets a kill. Never mind, they're gonna leave. And Gear again. Look at this walk up from Gear.
Information.
It's finally punished. DFitz?
DFitz alone in garage against 5 people.
Great blinds. Doesn't hit him though.
Stops
Outside.
1. Cozy finally gets a trade in.
Blocking sight.
Finally starting to see some success from Lucky Sevens. They're gonna have to face Yin with the
4v3.
operator. Slipped off just in time. Mourningstar gets a pick. Now we're seeing the plant coming in. Lucky Sevens, 4v2
Spike planted.
situation for this post plant.
Sonder's got a nice angle too.
Player
Sonder in a
standing.
great spot, leaving Leni to himself or themselves.
Leni's a good player though. We've seen this. Nothing is ever losable, but okay, if you do that, that's pretty losable. Finally, a nice round from L7. They
Last round in the
just
half.
run around as 5, and this time instead of sitting still in A as they have been previously, where their hits just get stalled out, they turn back. I smell a flank. I smell a funny. Gear gets peeked by an angle that is nowhere near, and they get that first kill, and from there it just kind of snowballs. And now you see LG with a response. Fine. Okay, you caught 1 person out of B. What about 3 people? They're gonna completely leave C in garage alone and just try to take the fight to L7. Keep this from a 9-3.
They're really starting to take space mid here, sticking to their aggressive playstyle.
L7?
They're letting them push up for free. They don't know that C's completely
One down.
Oh,
open though. Leni working up, knife out. Griefer finds Blundering. 2 picks here.
Faster.
oh, they lined up.
Yin.
Sonder shuts it down.
Last player
Leni on one end.
standing.
Okay, the Hunter's Fury.
One enemy remaining.
It gets 1, it might get both. Okay, it gets both.
My babushka told me not to brag.
To close out the
This I
half,
make an exception.
see Sova ult stopping them
Switching
dead in their
sides.
tracks. Nothing they can do. We thought maybe we could see a 9-3,
goat.
but
Need a
My
drop.
goat right there. I love this guy. If you watch this back, DFitz, I love you.
Alright. LG knows that L7 is desperate. I'm gonna be looking like a 5-stack A lobby here, leaving Mourningstar by themselves. It looks like they're aggressing for a fast C hit here on defense. Maybe get an orb or a fast rotate. We might see some speed coming in here from LG as they try and take A. Leaving A open with just the util.
Yeah, from
Mourningstar's
Mourningstar's
comes
position, it can
in.
be hard to play off the trips, but Honda and Sonder just gonna take a lot of space. Helped by King
Flanks is
Cozy,
coming
okay.
in.
So this could be fun. The flash comes through, no one peeks off of it though. There's one kill. Nice.
That's one,
Nice from
that's
Honda, nice
two.
from King Cozy.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Honda.
That's a pistol run.
Alright.
If
The pace never stopped for like
There
I
you
said,
go.
we're gonna rush you on attack, and same thing, we'll rush you on defense too. We do not care. We're running you down.
you win a pistol, it's a great way to start a comeback. All I'm gonna say.
Yes, this should do.
And sometimes that's all you
This is a
need
nice
to get your confidence back, to get things going for you.
That goes there.
Rounds, game's never over until it's over, so they still
This
have
is a
some
nice
hope.
spot.
They have to shut down Yin, and they were able to early on this past round. We're gonna have to see it again.
C split.
Group up.
Nice
So
start.
that's C-split. Reed coming in. Honda aggressively peeking. Dodges the flash. But gets
Stunned by their own
stunned.
breach. A lot of fight outside garage. Honda with one, Leni with a trade, but okay. Honda's gonna pick up two. Down to a 3v3, but their player's low, blundering. Great swing out of window. 2v3 now. Sage heal is available. They can bring one back up to full. At some point.
LG is able to collect these guns. GearSilver is holding that flank very
With a
aggressively.
shorty.
Kryo's in a very tough situation, knowing that there's one there lurking. Is he able to
This
stop
could
the
be a
plan?
really nicely timed swing. There's one.
Knows the
That's a shorty. That's a shorty.
Player standing.
And the heal's
Ops
still
won't
available.
be
They can just
enough.
bring Yin back up. They will. 1v2 for Mourningstar. Not unwinnable. One close. One towards the long.
Clearing out
Fights
these
should be very
angles.
easy to isolate. There's
One
one.
enemy remaining.
One
No more
left.
charges left.
Low health, but GearSilver
You can just tap it. It's not planted for deer. They've got to
goes
move up. There it is.
long. Those are not on a bomb. Mourningstar has to swing. Not gonna be enough. Almost gets GearSilver, but it was just that little sliver of health left over from Mourningstar that ended up being a deciding factor for that round. Almost able to shut them down, but again, just Yin having a dominant performance on this map.
20-9 after 14 rounds. That is... I feel like at some point there is an obscene amount of kills. We're getting very close to that. But now, L7 are on a bit of a lower buy. Mostly pistols. Upgraded pistols, Sonder. Close to the shorty, but other than that, sheriffs, frenzy, some light shields. The dash will expire for Yin, but I don't think that'll matter too much. Honda with an early pick, or peak. But just some chip damage, and this drone will spot more than a few
Is there.
players.
Huge.
It's a lot of information.
They know
The
they're
B is
trying
open.
to be here.
Not ready yet.
Cozy
Wall
is
is
still
through.
sticking to C in case they rotate, but the plan's coming in.
Thunder.
Sonder
Spike planted.
lurking with that shorty kill. Yoink, I'll take that gun.
That's a 5v4 now with Saunders' strange kill, but GearSilver just got himself into a nice position. Honda, not quite aware, but hasn't come away with the kill just yet. DFitz will come away with one though. I'm not sure what's going on. Dart's gonna come through. It's broken immediately. The 3v3 map's flipped. The side is completely theirs. That's a nice flash. He's gonna swing off of
Flash
that.
comes in.
Leni as well.
Remaining.
Okay.
Lenny just absolutely
Congrats,
shutting down any
Whoa,
kind of retake.
Cozy.
Cozy?
King Cozy! Does he have time?
Does he have time? I think he does.
I don't think he does.
It's gonna be close.
I don't think he does.
Oh.
All good. Just when you clip it,
Okay.
don't get the last bit. And no one will know.
Match point.
Yeah?
Great kills though. That's got to be a confidence boost.
They have to win every round out. Cozy really stepped up there for his team, taking matters into his own
This
hands.
goes here.
My team's down,
That goes there.
but our hopes aren't down. I'm just winning with the
This is
sheriff.
a nice spot. This goes here.
Full rifles, like you said, just Mourningstar with a Guardian. But this is about as close to neutral as you'll get. No ults coming up. That dart is very nice. It's going to scan 2 in mid, but what do they do with this information?
Great util from Griefer, just trying to slow down any push, but left with the drone now.
Yeah.
As they get into B, pretty much
He's
for
taken
free.
on top. Yin drops so low.
It's very low now, but
Bullets.
Blundering runs out of ammo, has to switch to classic, isn't able to connect.
Oops.
Wanda
Spike
finally able to
planted.
shut down Yin. Maybe
Griefer as
giving
well.
Lucky Sevens a chance here. Clearing out sight, knows one's cubby. Only looking window,
Oh, that's
but
a
we know
nice
that
outlet shot.
Enemy remaining.
It's just one.
Leni's
Leni,
here.
1v3, 1v2. Oh wait, I can't count.
Aw, at least they tried.
very nice retake here coming in from Lucky Seven. They know they need to get aggressive here.
Yeah, that should
Hope
knock.
is still alive.
That should knock LG down to an eco. Right, you've just, other than the Blade Storm and maybe GearSilver's gun. I don't know. So you could have yourself a stretch of rounds if you're L7. You play this cleanly, like you have been. I like that Honda's swinging off of the drones from Griefer now. That's an improvement I saw a few rounds ago, and it's coming back again. This is good. The util from King Cozy as well is very nice. Just keep it up. Winnable. It's not losable until they have 13 rounds. And even then, in some
got yous,
niche
okay?
scenarios, 13 is not a lot.
These are both very high performing
out of
teams
my
for
way.
Prospect, and round wins are definitely a factor. Leni just pushing up.
Thunder.
Thunder
Thunder!
gets
Hello.
one. Wants two.
Oh,
Not able to
bullets.
connect.
Bullets a problem. Yin as well being a problem with that Blade Storm. They already have the sight. It's a 4v3.
It's 4v3 in the gun
They've recovered
advantage.
rifles as well.
Enemy tank.
Spike planted.
Honda not able to make use of his dash. Cozy gets a aftershock kill.
It's another aftershock kill, or assist at least.
Finally take the site. Yin shutting down any
Yin.
presence. Yin with 3.
Private can win
Wanting to
this
close out
1v2.
this map.
Revealing area.
Is a dart.
Leaving it to Griefer.
Thrifty.
Yin gets 4.
Attackers win.
A 26 and 11 performance from Yin closing out this map.
That's a performance for the ages. I don't know what else to say. 13 and 4, having 26 kills, 5 of them being first bloods. That's a great performance, but still, if you're L7, you got some bright spots. It's early in the season. You have time to improve, and there are some things you can work with.
Interview candidate with Yin dominating both maps. But such a strong performance here for LG. There is a reason why this team is undefeated. You have players across the board able to hold their own, shutting down attacks, and not much that Lucky Sevens was able to do with this map. Any closing thoughts here, Kryo?
Still time ahead. You take this on the chin. You keep going. If you're L7, if you're LG, keep it up. Keep up the good work, and we could see another LG prospect / contender win. Who knows?
All right,
Some more
thank you.
thoughts. Friday. Come back Friday.